in the lives of others. I achieve my full potential, developing knowledge, honesty, and strength. And let the excellent man. Yes, ma'am. Let's get
Hello, Dustin. We're getting warmed up, so I want you to do 5 jumping jacks per wall. All right, 5 jumping jacks per wall.
If you want a little bit more instructions, I want you guys to look down at your toes with your back off the ground. All right, 15 leg lifts and Alright, push position. Alright, so look up here before we start. With our push-ups. These are push-ups. These are push-ups. I want to see you down, up. That is 1. Alright, 10 of them. And go. Yes, ma'am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're done, I want you to take a knee. All right, so I'm going to give you 3 options, and I want you to tell me which is the black belt push-up. All right, so choice A, choice B, or choice C. Which one? Go.
Choice C, ma'am.
Choice C, good. So I wasn't doing any of these. Any of these, I'm going all the way down, all the way up. So I want you guys to do 3 more for me, and these got to be the best push-ups you've ever done. Slow control down, explode up. All right, let's see 3 of them. Ready, and go. Good job, guys. That was looking so much better. And stand up, yes, ma'am. All right, with an attention and backwards seat, yes, ma'am. I want, when I call your name, you're going to move over here. So, Levi, I want you right on this extra. Come, attention. Backwards seat. Backwards seat. Good. And run over here, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Right on this extra. Hayden. Same thing I want you on this extra. And go. Yeah. All right, guys. Central to left. Yeah. So we are going to be detailing our side kick. All right. So remember, our side kick is our push kick, whereas our round kick is our snap kick. So what's the first thing we should do before we kick? We shouldn't be kicking right now. We should be eyes on me. Hey. Pivot. Good. So if we're set right here, which foot is going to pivot? Back one. Good. So pivot those toes. And remember, with our side kick, it is that tabletop taper where my knee is pulling in towards my belly button. My ground kick is where my hips are both. So let me see that tabletop chamber. You ready? Go ahead. Good. Those look good. All right. When I say kick, we're going to do kick in and out. And kick. Good. Go ahead and sit down. Perfect. All right. I'm just going to say kick. You guys are going to go ahead and snap it out. And remember, I don't want to see any squeeze. You should have that tabletop chamber, push, and breathe chamber, and fire face with a loud nice. Ready? And kick! Ah! Good. Kick! Ah! Kick! Ah! Up, hands up, hands by those faces. And turn, yes, ma'am. Yeah. And kick! Ah! Kick! Ah! Kick! Ah! Good. And kick! All right, so we are going to hop into our form. So last week we started learning Chang'an. All right, so I just want to see where you guys can confidently get to, and then we're going to add on some moves accordingly. All right, so first Chang'an. So remember, our feet are together, and it's like one yoga that we learned in level 1, but at our belly buttons. All right, so our feet together, Levi. Perfect. Good. And remember, I don't want to do any of this. Do this. It should be nice and centered in front of you. Good. All right, with a loud eye, I want to see that first move. And go! Good, we're in that nice back stance. So our back leg should be bent. Most of my weight should be here. Best hands chambered right by my ribs, just like I'm serving a pizza. All right, ready? And front leg kick. Step forward, cat stance. So Barbie. Good. Chin strap. Remember, there's a slight bend in our arm. We don't want to do any of that because that's not going to be as effective. Slight bend in our arm. Ready? Big cow chamber. Serve the pizza towards the other side. Front kick. Step forward, cat stance. Chin strap. Good. All right, so remember, I don't step forward on this move. My front leg just shifts. All right, so shift pseudo, back stance. Perfect. Front leg shift, elbow. That hand should be chambered right by our side. All right, Levi, switch your hands, please, sir. Perfect. All right, step forward, back stance, pseudo. Shift, elbow. Good job, guys. All right, where should that hand be chambered? By our ribs. Good. All right, and reset. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so we went through it move by move, just get all the cobwebs out if you guys are confident in the moves. Now you guys are going to do it on your own all the way up to that point. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. So I want you guys to get all the way up to that last elbow. And remember that elbow, our hands are closed, just like we're talking on the phone, and our elbows pointing towards the sky. Ready, and begin. Ah! Good. Okay. Big hug. Also step forward.
Mr. Morris? Mr. Morris? Mr. Morris, you know it?
No, I said stop at the elbow. All right, so we're here. So this foot so step forward. Other foot. So switch your feet. Good. Pseudo. Elbow. Good. Pseudo. And elbow. Also, I don't want you to step forward. Next switch. Perfect. So switch your hands. So our left hand should be the one talking on the phone. So the one that's right here, just in case our teeth fall when we catch our teeth. That's the one that's moving up to our ear to talk on the phone. You ready? And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is the last time we're going to go through to that point, and then we're going to add on some new moves. You guys are looking really good, so I'm going to add on some more for you guys to learn. All right, first jump up, all the way to that last elbow. Remember, left hand should be the one you end on when you're at that elbow. All right, feet should be together, hands should be nice and strong away from our stomachs. Ready, and begin. Ah! Isabella, hello, ma'am. All right, for class credit, I need you to turn your camera on, ma'am, if that's possible. All right, Tia, straighten that hand by our ribs. Hold that last move. Let me see those front stances. Bend, bend, bend that front knee. And reset. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys. So this time we go through, I'm going to add on a few more moves. All right. So with Chang'an, there's a lot of stances that we shift in between from. So we got to pay super close attention to detail, focus those eyes and ears when we're teaching, because it's a lot of different things that we got to pay close attention to. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, prepare for Chang'an. All right, so let's go all the way to that elbow again, and then we're going to move on. Ready, and go!
Yeah, that's what. Switching.
Hold on, last move. Wait for our teeth. Put your hands facing. Never mind, you have the right hand first.
Yes.
Everybody tap your back leg. Good. From here, we're gonna step forward into a front stance, double punch, high. Good. All right, so just like this. Perfect. And I want a slight bend in those arms. I don't want it straight ahead. We're not Superman quite. So bend those arms just a little bit. All right, from here, next move, we're gonna step forward. My hands come back, chamber by my side, and double punch underneath. And we are still doing that front stance. All right, so I'm here, nice closed fist, under punch. Oh, so yes, we'll get there in a second. All right, and reset.
Yes, ma'am.
Making sure we got the move right first.
Yes. All right, and prepare for Chang'an. So just like Evan was talking about on that double punch on the underneath, I want to hear that loud. All right, and after this time, we're going to add on a few more moves. You guys do absolutely awesome. Ready? And go! Ah! Step forward high. Step forward low. Not yet, Atia. Good. Right from here, you always lose your belt, and you're too hard, sir. Right from here, our back leg is gonna. Oh, sorry. All right, our back leg's gonna swing around and do a C step. So eyes on me. We're gonna watch before we do. Here, I come around, and I'm gonna do an X block. All right, so here and turn. Good. Right hand over left. Good job. And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to see all the way to that point. Don't forget that eye on the double punch underneath. Ready? And first, and begin. Yeah. High, low, turn, and swap. Good. Remember, we don't want to be hiding from anyone. That's not going to block anything. Because if someone comes down, you can easily block that. Right? From here, I can give myself a big hug, and I shift to a back stand. Full. Right from here, I get an inner block, and then shift front stance, punch. I'm going to add a little bit more. It's the same thing, but on the other side, just like all of our forms. What we usually do on one side, we do on the other. So my left leg comes to my right. Good. Step out, outer, inner, push. Good. Remember, so it's back stance, then shift to a front stance. Yes, sir. All right, go ahead, sir. Okay, and reset. I want to see all the way to that blue. I know we just formed it and it's super new, but we are going to try our best. Ready and prep, trombone. And begin.
Not yet.
Outer, inner punch. Over here. Outer, inner punch. Also, don't set forward away. I just want you to
Almost.
outer, inner punch. Outer. Good job, guys. And reset. All right, I want you guys to take a seat.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you need a drink of water, go ahead and use this time to do so. All right, so the eyes over here. So this word of the month is positive self-talk. Last week we talked about we control our inner dialogue, meaning how we talk to ourselves in a positive manner. But we're moving on to the second sentence, which says they create a supportive conversation with themselves that supports their goals and energy. So who can give me an example of something you would tell yourself that would register as a supportive conversation? So a positive thing we can tell ourselves. Atia.
We could tell ourselves, but for example, if we have our goal for our black belt, we're not going to be like our own energy vampire, or instead we could do the opposite of the energy vampire, and then be this good energy, like saying, I can do this. I can do this. And positives.
Good. All right. And give it to you, one clap. Good. So she related it to the energy bus. So perfect. Instead of being an energy vampire, we're building that supportive basis with ourselves. And she was our black belt, for example. We're using that supportive inner dialogue that's going to support our goal, which is our black belt. So yes, what's up? Are you going to give some other examples? Perfect. Let's hear it.
If we're trying to have a black belt, we can tell ourselves that no matter what happens, don't give up.
Yeah, that's another good example of a supportive conversation. Give her one clap. Thank you. Yes.
Man, I dropped that.
Exactly. That's a supportive inner dialogue. Give her one clap. So just like we're relating to karate, all of our goals is our black belt. So we're using that supportive conversation, using that supportive inner dialogue, that positive affirmative language to support ourselves to go towards that goal. Because if we come to class every single day and go, I can't do this, this is not going to be good, I can't learn this form, we're not going to be energized to learn everything we need for our black belt. But if we use that supportive inner dialogue and create supportive conversations with ourselves, that's going to motivate us with that positive self-talk to reach our goals, like we're talking about that black belt. All right, so I want you guys this next week, whether in school or home or whatever with chores, I want you guys to practice that positive self-talk. So every day for the rest of the week, I want you guys to say 3 things that relate to your goals. So say your goals have straight A in school. I want you to say something that equals positive self-talk for yourself to help you reach that goal. So I got homework, I'm going to do it, I'm going to ace it, something like that. So 3 times this week, every single day, I want you guys to say something positive to create that supportive inner dialogue. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And say that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we are going to get back rolling with Chang'an. Ready? And group Chang'an.
Chang'an.
So I know we just added on that little part of the outer inner punch, but I want to see if we can get there. All right, so we should also be prepared, feet together, close to our bodies, not out here. We're not mixing the pot. There we go. All right, and begin.
Double. Together. Step forward.
Good, Chloe. Where you at? Mine. Here. Punch. Oh. Sit up. Up. Step forward 5. Step forward low.
I understand.
Turn towards the back.
So everyone.
I'm going to stop right there now. All right, and reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Chungun is looking super good. I'm proud of you guys. We just added a bunch of moves. You guys are absolutely wrong. We're going to continue practicing it so it gets drilled into our minds. All right, so first, Chungun. And begin. All right, I want you guys to pause when you get to that X block. Also, pause when we get to the X block. Good. Go back to that X block. All right, so we're here. Shift back hands outer. And this one's kind of weird. So we started off as a back stance just to get the pattern down. But as we do our inner block, our leg starts to shift. There's a lot going on at once. So we're here, inner, punch. Good. So we taught it as a back stance so we could get our arms down. Now we're going to add our legs. So go back to that next block. So we're here, left leg forward. Give myself that hug, outer block. Good. And as I shift to my inner block, watch my feet. Don't do it yet. Just watch my feet. See how I'm shifting as my arms are moving? It's a little funky. All right, so here, inner, punch. Good. Go ahead. Good. And remember, with our front hand, if we look over and if we can see our front toes, we're not bending that leg enough. So I want you to look. You can see your toes. Bend that knee. All right, so left leg comes to right, big hug. Back stance outer block. And remember, we shift as our arm moves. So shift inner, punch. Good. And just because there's a lot going on with our feet doesn't mean we can't forget about our chambers. Make sure right by our ribs. Good, so Bailey, switch your hands. And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this is going to be our last time through with everything, and then we're going to nitpick with our stances. Because, like I said before, Chungun has a lot of stance shifts. It's really close, and you got to pay super close attention to it to make it look good. All right, so proof, Chungun. I want you guys to go all the way through to that second outer block, inner block punch. And remember, we added on. As we're doing that inner block, my front leg starts to shift. All right, ready? And go! Ah! Good. Hold that last move when you're done. Perfect.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. All right, check those front stances. Do you see those toes? That's what I like to.
Your keys in.
And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I want you guys to look at me before we do this. So we're gonna focus on our stances, like I just said. So we're gonna put our hands in our belt. But say I just finished the kick strike right here. So some of us are walking through it, not paying attention to close details. But on this part, I want you to take it slow, explode and cruise. Hit your back stance, shift front stance. Back stance, front stance. All right, so I should be up here, hands will be behind our back. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're paying close attention to each and every detail of our stances, because that's what's going to make it look good and show that black belt effort. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're going to attempt to prepare for chumbling. You ready? Prepare for chumbling. Good, guys. All right, so you're going to go all the way through to where we've been going to that outer block, inner block punch. So like I said, you need to play close attention to your stances. So each one, I want you to look with our back stance, make sure we can't see those back toes. With our cat stance, we have that Barbie toe. And our front stance, we're on those railroad tracks. Ready, and go. Ah! Good. Good. Stand up. Look it up.
Good.
Step forward.
Oh, because we got paid for close attention to our stances.
Step one front.
Yeah.
Got it. And we turn all the way around. Move it back way.
Make sure you don't think that. Back stance, we're going away. There we go.
Now the other side.
Good job, level two. And reset.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you can take your hands out of your belt. So that looks really good. So make sure we're practicing at home because we can tell who and who is not practicing. So make sure we're doing that at home because we need to start getting the pattern down so we can start adding those black belt qualities of intensity, the stances, all that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. So I want you to go through the form, the stances, all of that. Get the pattern down so we can focus on the details in class, making you guys look the best you can. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
See, did you have a question? You did. All right, Riley, hands behind your back. So, yes.
Can you tell that?
We can tell who is in practice. Because if they don't have a pattern, they don't have the stances, intensity, trust me, we can tell. All right. That's instructor instinct. All right, so my people in the front row, I want you to turn around and face the partner in the back. This is going to be your partner. So the people on the back row, stay facing your partner. So everybody repeat after me. Say, focus our eyes. Focus our ears.
Focus our ears.
Focus our minds.
Focus our
And
mind.
focus our body.
Focus our body.
Good. All right, guys, hands up together.
Yes, ma'am.
So the goal of this, we're not going to try to beat our partner. This time it isn't about speed. You got to stay at the same pace with your partner. So if I am with Mr. Morris right over here, I'm not going to try to outbeat him. We got to stay at the same pace. If I'm doing 10 jumping jacks, I say go, we got to go. See how we're perfectly in sync? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so pay close attention. Like we said, focus our eyes and our minds to our partner. Stay in sync. I want to see 10 jumping jacks. And go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Good.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 ma'am.
Good job, guys. And hands by our face.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I want to see the same thing, but with with our squats. So squats is a little more difficult because with our jumping jacks, the squats actually is our pacing. Both our squats, we really got to focus on our partner. All right, so feet shoulders apart, just like so, toes facing out. All right, I want to see 10 squats with your partner. And go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And sisters partner. So we are going to do our front kicks. All right, so we're going to alternate. 1, 1. So you got to kick at the same time your partner does. Following that pace, just like you guys have been setting. All right, so we're going to do 5, but make sure we're counting 1, 1, 2, 2. This is our last one. So make sure we're playing super close attention and giving it our all. Ready, and go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All right, guys. And hands behind your back. Everybody facing towards the mirror.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got some. All right. We got a whole bunch of bling right here. So hands behind your back, eyes on me.
Yes, ma'am.
Atia is doing awesome. Participating in the tournament we had this Saturday. Getting some awesome medals. Earning first and fourth place. What did you get first in? Forms. Awesome. So if you guys have been paying attention to Tia in class, she's showing that black belt under with her stance and intensity. And I can tell she's been practicing at home. All right, yes. Yes, ma'am.
I got fourth place because my mom, she had it forward in the middle of first, but the judges barely said it.
Oh, it's all right. We'll get it next time. Don't not worry. All right, so she is earning 2 purple stripes, showing off that black belt ever. Give her 1 clap. 2 claps. Say, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chloe's also doing awesome. Turning in her medal, earning that purple stripe. And she's turning in some homework. She's turning in a completed karate crack song. A full card. So this would be another karate crack song. And helping you, she's earning a ton of stripes. Give her 1 clap. 2 stomps. Say booyah.
Booyah.
Riley's also turning in his medal, earning a purple stripe. There's that from you, sir. Awesome job. And he's also turning in some homework. He is turning in a job list. He's doing awesome. He's on top of it. He turned in his positive self-talk, gray stripe worksheet. And his try to crack self-discipline sheet and helping you check earning his bonus stripes. Give him a round of applause. All right, so hands should still be behind our back. Good. And then he's crushing it, earning 2 first place medals in sparring and in form. All shown that black belt after doing absolutely amazing. There's those 2 stripes. Give one up. 2 claps. Say black belt. Oh, these are your sons. I don't want to say it wrong.
You know what? If I won those 2 people I was supposed to be against, then I would have.
Yeah. All right. No, I think that was all of our homework. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Taking eyes on me. All right, let's get that out of here. Ready? And come, new attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, proceed. All right, set those down for me, ma'am. There we go. Making a little bit of noise. And face flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow, proceed. And position.
Ma'am.
Hands behind your back.
Yes, ma'am.
Black belt crew.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt, modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and boundless spirit, ma'am.
And left right position.
Ma'am, my life karate is the best, ma'am. Awesome.
Good, so if you have your medals and homework, I want you to push that to the side. But before we do that, I want your hands behind your back because we still have announcements. All right, so our gray stripe, just like Riley turned in, is due March 11th, which is next Thursday. All right, Peyton, hands behind your back. Levi, hands behind your back. Eyes on me. Thank you. All right, so just like a bunch of us turned in today as well, our trophies and our medals. Well, I guess you guys are winning medals. But bring those in and you guys can earn a purple stripe to put on your belts. And progress check, your guys' progress check, checking where you guys are at, and your form is in 2 weeks. So make sure we're practicing at home. All right. And our t-shirt website. Miss Kilo is going to come around and pass out some papers to you guys. So we haven't done an order in a long time. But just like I have on my Mile High Karate Leadership Talk, Master Club and Leadership, as a part of your uniform, you are required to have a t-shirt. Because when it comes to high red and level 3 testing, that's what you guys will be working out in. So the URL on this sheet of paper is going to take you to an order form where your parents can order you a shirt. So Master Club, it's a dry fit material just like this one. That's slick material, and it is black. Leadership, your guys' is blue, and it's also this cool dry fit material. All right, so make sure you have that because it's a part of your uniform to wear under your geese. Yes, ma'am.
Do we have to have it?
I highly recommend it because it's a part of our uniform.
But why would we wear that?
Because she said it's a part of the uniform. It's a part of what we wear. See, look.
We have
Ready?
matches.
Ready? Miss
We
Sophia.
always have
I got mine. Kilo. So it's part of our uniform.
it. All right, so make sure you guys are ordering those t-shirts because when it comes to high red and level testing, level 3 testing, just like I said, you guys will be working out, showing up in your blue or black t-shirts and black pants. So please get those ordered. Just visit that URL on the website. Miss Kilo just handed out to you. All right, next, yes.
We just wear our own black.
Yes, you don't have to order black. Yes. All right, so, is that good?
And we always wear black shirts.
Yeah, black shirts. All right, stripe requirements. Remember, how many stripes do we need to test? 6. Good. So a lot of you are already on top of it. Some of us already got some stripes on the belt. Doing awesome. 6 stripes is required for testing. This is going to be super enforced this cycle. If you do not have 6 stripes along with 2 gray stripes, you are not able to test. Again, not able to test. So make sure you're turning in that homework, getting all that stuff in. And last announcement, your student tracking sheet. Or board, whatever. There we go. So on this board back here, this is super cool. This is the first time I've seen it. I found this is super helpful. You can check on this board to make sure you are on track for testing. So that's highly helpful. So make sure you're utilizing that as we go through the cycle to make sure you're staying on track. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. How do we know we are on track for testing?
Because you're going to look at that sheet under level 2, and you're going to follow the check marks and see if you're on track. All right, so now, just like I said earlier, you're going to push your homework and medals to the side because we're going to be working on our back and side falls for leadership. Levi and Riley, go grab a blue rag for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, put your belt for seat and go ahead. All right.
You said start.
Hey. Your stuff you're gonna come over here. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Awesome job, man. You can just bring it in next time. That's totally fine. There's not a time requirement or anything. But what form did you do? Good job, man. Awesome job.
That was actually easy.
Right on your side.
All right, go ahead, Riley.
All right, level 2. We're doing back calls today. So, down here.